I got a problem. I got a strange addiction. Somebody help me. I need an intervention. It ain't alcohol or weed. There's just one thing that I need. I got an addiction to fruit trees. I got an addiction to fruit trees. I take a persimmon to please. Hey, the next one I'm getting Jujube. Peace, family. Y'all probably done had enough of VA for the day. Make him stop putting out these videos. He's so stupid. You already put out 2. What are you doing? Deal with it. I'm here. No, I'm joking. No, I wanted to get on real quick, man. I wanted to... Well, first off, the thing that prompted me to kind of get on and do this, I'm just getting back from Malwart. I had to find some, I needed some tomato cages for those 2 tomato plants that I got from, my guys at the group home that I spoke about earlier. I had a hard time finding tomato cages, but I found 2. I'm going to need some more later, but I think I'm going to just I think I'm going to bootleg together some, I'm not going to say bootleg, but I'm going to use something else as opposed to like buying tomato cages. I've got some signposts. I think I'm going to try to use that. But I got my tomato cages. But having a hard time finding them, and then a few other things kind of prompted me to make this video. Like the main thing really was actually a community post that Gigi from Gigi Naturals Homestead did, where she showed this sign that I thought was hilarious, and whoever else saw it probably thought it was funny too. It was a sign from one of the big box stores, we'll call it No's, where they were, I guess they're implementing new policy and they have it spelled out now as to how they want to handle certain things regarding like, I guess busted garden soil bags and things like that, how they're discounting them so that there's no questions or, no inconsistencies and things like that. Because Ashley will go in there and raise, over these soil bags, you know what I mean? So I laughed when I first saw it because I thought about, the first thing I thought about was like how I go in there. Like if I go and I get soil, it's a busted bag. I'm not getting like a regular, a bag that's not been damaged, because it's like, why do that when I can get a busted bag and get it for less? You know what I mean? So, and I do that. I've done that quite a bit. And then the other thing that prompted me to kind of make this video was, those 17-gallon containers that we all love to use for our gardening purposes, whether we're patio gardening or even if you have a whole homestead. A lot of us have been using them for like trees and, flowers, potatoes, tomatoes, onions, shallots, just different things like that we've been growing in these huge containers. Well, at my local Walmarts, plural, I haven't been able to find them for like the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I hadn't been able to find them. And the thing that's crazy about it is like the first time I heard about them being used in that fashion was, of course, from Lead Farmer 73, which is probably where a lot of us kind of saw that. But before that, I actually had a few of them. My family and I have had a few of them for like 20-something years that we've used just for storage purposes. So I was familiar with them. So when I saw them and I saw how he was using them, I knew exactly where they were in the stores. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew what they were. But I say that to say I've always been able to find them. Like if I needed them, I always knew I can go to the store, get them. They'll always be there because they've always been there. There's always been a lot of them. Last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to find any. And so all of that together, plus a few other things, I just want to say I just want to say sorry first off. I just got a phone call, and I know I'm supposed to turn my notifications off when I do these videos because that's unprofessional. But I didn't turn the notifications off, and actually they're still on, so I probably can get a phone call at any moment now. But Ms. Linda said you're supposed to turn them notifications off when you're doing videos, so I'm gonna try to do better next time. But really, what I wanted to say is, I want to salute you all. Good job. Because the thing is, like, I know it's not just because of one person that they put that sign up at Nose. You know what I'm saying? I know that, like, I'm one of the people that do it, but you all do the same thing. And there's people that we're reaching, whether you do videos or not. Even if you're just out there doing the work, there's people that see you and they probably look up gardening because they're like, oh man, she's like harvesting such and such, and how can I do that? They look up these gardening videos and they get tips. Get a broken bag. Like, oh honey, I just saw a video by Gigi Naturals Homestead that said if I get a broken bag from Nose, I can get it at a discounted rate. You know what I mean? Same thing goes with these containers. Like, I was lucky today, like I happened to go in just to kind of see what I can find, and I found there was one on the shelf and I grabbed it. And I didn't, I need it, but I don't know. I'm crazy. Like, I'm bugged out. Like, I have a bunch of them, right? Most of them occupied. But, like, I'll go into the store and I'll be like I've got OCD or something. Okay, so I've got 9. That's an odd number. I need 10 to make it an even number. So I'll grab another one. Then next time I go into the store, okay, I've got 11. I need 12 to make it an even number. So I saw it and I grabbed it. It was one left on the shelf. And this is after 2 weeks of looking and not seeing them, even though I wasn't necessarily looking for it because I needed it. But the point of that is, people are watching these videos, and I know that these are flying off the shelves because people are using them in the way that we use them. They're planting in them. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that because, going back to what I was saying earlier, I've always seen them in the stores. Like, I've always seen them in the stores. I've never been in the stores, like, in that section and not seen these big containers. And even if they don't have them in black, they'll have them in blue. You know what I mean? So, but now after, these past 2 weeks at more than one mall ward, I couldn't find them. So I know for a fact, in my heart of hearts, it's because people are watching these videos, and there's people out here in this area who are starting to plant in them. Whether they're putting trees in them or they've got them on their patios or, on their front porches and stuff like that. I know that they're scarce at this moment because people are using them in the way that we've been, showing them. So we've been doing our job. And I just want to say, thank you all. Because the thing is, like, it's not just important to me that I garden. It's important to me that we all garden at some level. And it looks like this whole gardening, I'm going to say movement, the garden community movement, it's become a thing now. So thank you. Again, I salute you all. What do they say? Kudos, big up. Like they say in my job, I pat you all on the back for a job well done. Let's keep this thing going, man. Let's get it to the point where not only are we just like cleaning shelves out, let's get it to the point where we're learning how to do things for ourselves, how to be more self-sufficient, and we can kind of go around in our neighborhoods and see that people are doing the same things. You know what I mean? Whether they got like a big barrel out there where they're making super juice, or they're burning wood and making biochar, or we see like bulk bags of soil mix things from Amazon on their front porches. Let's just keep it going, man. And hopefully it'll take off to the point where, everybody will be more self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Let's shake this thing up. But thank you all. And, again, I salute you. Peace. This is the last one. I'm not going to promise. I don't know. But peace.